Welcome to CFC Fans TV. Now I have some very good news for you. Chelsea have signed Zappacosta. It's a fullback and it is exactly what we need. I can't lie to you though, I don't know enough about this guy. So please welcome a very dear friend of mine who knows all about him. It's Marco.
And welcome to CFC Fan TV. I am Marco Messina from Italian Football TV, and I'm here today because another Italian has signed for Chelsea, or is very close to signing for Chelsea. Torino's fullback, right back specifically, Davide Zappacosta, is expected to sign for Chelsea for around 25 million euros plus bonus, and I'm here to help Rory and the crew give you a little perspective on who Davide Zappacosta is. 25-year-old fullback from Italy, from Torino. He was given his first shot under Antonio Conte on the national team actually, so Antonio Conte knows him very well. I'm going to be completely honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of Davide Zappacosta, but he is a very solid fullback, a player who is extremely hardworking, who puts his everything on the pitch. He's going to keep fighting, and most of all, he is a Conte-type player. Conte likes these guys like Victor Moses, like Marcos Alonso, who give everything they have on the pitch and never stop fighting. Zappacosta, extremely physical. He's got a good presence in the air, good at crossing. He sent in a lot of balls to Andrea Bellotti, who scored many goals for Torino. Torino had a pretty terrible defense, I must say, in the Serie A, so it's hard to kind of judge everything in perspective. But again, to me, Conte is the real difference in this deal. Zappacosta would not be going to Chelsea without Antonio Conte there. Conte, obviously a big fan of his, and I think that Conte has this reputation of, even at Juventus, at Italy, at Chelsea, of taking players who were seemingly average. An example, Marcos Alonso last year, where a lot of fans were not excited by him, and he was good. He was just good in Fiorentina, and he made them into a much better player with some guidance and strict rules. I think that Zappacosta could be a very good player fighting on that right wing back spot with Victor Moses, and I think that Conte could really get the best of him. And if there's any coach in Europe who could get the best out of Zappacosta, it's definitely Antonio Conte. Seen him many times, again, take a player who's seemingly average and make him into a much better player, and I think that is the case with Zappacosta. Obviously, the concern does come because it's on deadline day. It's seemingly a lot of money. Torino are very happy with this kind of offer. He wasn't their first choice, but there's not that many players out there. Transfer deadline day, you're going to pay more of a premium because you need that player ASAP. And I think that Conte, if there's anyone to trust more, it's definitely Antonio Conte. So if he believes in Zappacosta and he believes that he can make him into a good player, I think that Zappacosta has all of the qualities to fit into the Premier League. Of course, you need to run, you need to be physical, and I think Zappacosta definitely fits this bill in that perspective. Hopefully, Antonio can get the best of Davide Zappacosta. We've seen glimpses of brilliance, and hopefully we see the same thing at Chelsea, and he continues to grow. Again, just turned 25 years old in June, so he's got still room to grow. Solid signing, not the glamorous kind of player that you probably wanted, not a Dani Alves type, but he does give his all on the pitch. That's all you can really ask for, and he's not going to give anything less than 100% for Chelsea. So I think that overall, this is not a glamorous move, but it is still a solid one. He's reliable, and with Antonio Conte, anything is possible. So Chelsea fans, let me know down below if you are excited or if you know anything about Zappacosta, especially if you watched some of Torino last season. Anyway, thank you for having me on, Rory and the crew. Really appreciate it. If you enjoyed, give this video a like and subscribe to CFC Fan TV. As always, we'll see you soon.